Okay, so we're gonna get started. Looks like, oh, hey, Pam. I didn't realize that was you. I couldn't see the picture. Okay, and Steve's joining us now too. Great, great. So, I'm simultaneously doing Zoom too. So that's why, why did it? The screen just disappeared. Okay, now I got it. Okay, so when it comes to cravings, there are a lot of different factors that play into cravings. So some are psychological and others are behavioral. And no matter what the cause of your cravings are, we're going to explore many of the causes. And we typically crave foods that are considered unhealthy or known as junk food. And there are several reasons for this, which we will get into discussing. And what I want to say today is that I'm going to be doing this today, tomorrow, Friday at 6 p.m. And then on Saturday will be the last day, and that will be at 9 a.m. in the morning. And each of these sessions is just going to be a half hour, so we're going to keep it short. And I will post in probably an Instagram. But if you join on future days on the Zoom, and the link for the Zoom should be in the posting that we put up in the Instagram. If you couldn't find it, just DM us and we will give you the link. Because the slides are really just like, motivational photographs is what I would say. There's not really data showing up on the slides, but that I'm using. But I will give you some graphics that you can use, like that you could put up on your refrigerator at home. And I'll make one of those available today. And then I have a second one, and I'll probably make that one available like maybe on Friday. And then if you're on my email list, you would have gotten a free, like a newsletter that I put out last night with some useful information. So if you're not already signed up, you can DM me with your email, and I'll put you on my email list. All right, so that was basically the welcome, and I'm going to next talk about how there's certain ingredients and certain cravings may be your body's way of communicating that something's missing from your diet, or that it may be that something in that ingredient may be causing like inflammation in your digestive system, and that will cause you to crave that same ingredient again. Sometimes the ingredients are manufactured by the food manufacturers to be addicting, which people don't realize. So those can all be factors. So I'm really pumped up that you guys are here. And I want to encourage you to ask questions. If a question comes up for you today, please just message me in the Instagram, and I'm happy to try to answer your question. So cravings are controlled by the brain, and the brain is all about communication between the brain and your organs and your hormone producing organs. And the cravings are a way for your body to tell that something's missing, like I mentioned. For example, a chocolate craving may indicate that your body's in need of magnesium. In this case, you'd be better off eating either a chocolate that's high in cocoa, at least 70 or 72% cocoa. Without sugar would be even better, and without milk. So a 70% cocoa without sugar and without milk. If you can't get it without sugar, at least make sure it's cane sugar and not like highly processed sugar. There's some chocolates that have coconut sugar. Next, best for like if you're craving chocolate, could be eating nuts or seeds or beans or fruits. So we all know that, or many people know that certain fruits have a lot of magnesium and potassium. So that's why we mention fruits. I would also mention like celery juice. So juiced celery also has a lot of minerals in it, like potassium, magnesium, sodium, and chloride. So that would probably also help you as well. So the next time you're experiencing a craving, maybe you want to take a look at the handout that I'm going to send or that I'll make available, because it will list a lot of different cravings, and then also what food substitutes could be used to address those cravings. Uh-oh, just almost skipped the slide there. So the cause of cravings, there's different mechanisms responsible for cravings, such as the pleasure reward center of the brain. It could be an imbalance of hunger regulating hormones like leptin and serotonin. It could be emotions or stress driving you to seek comfort from food. It could be that the food is causing a release of endorphins when you eat it. So it can cause reactions just like any addiction, like addiction to cigarettes or alcohol or any drugs. And in fact, we have seen MRIs of people that have sugar addictions. Oh, you have background noise? Might be because I have the window open. Is the background noise inhibiting you from hearing me altogether? If you can answer me. Hey, Dr. Ellis, I see you there. Are you guys able to hear, or is the background noise too? It's a lot? Okay. Let me. So I'm gonna go close the window. All right. All right, is that better? Let's see what you guys say. So we've been talking about cravings, and I was just talking about the cause of cravings being connected to the brain. It's not any better. Wow. Now let's see. Maybe the next time, maybe we just need to do it on Zoom. I was trying to do it on, let me see if moving it. And I don't have, how about now? Is that any better? I wonder if it was interference from the computer. you can hear me, but is the interference still bad? Okay, I'll wait for the answer. But just to recap, what I was just talking about was that it's a loud, strange noise. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know. Like, it sounds quiet in here to me, but probably what I need to do is next time use headphones, which I don't even have them near me. So, yeah, that's what I'll do. I should have put the headphones on. So, and I'll invite you guys to come on the Zoom tomorrow because you can definitely hear better when I'm on Zoom. Okay, so studies on mood have found that our emotional state normally has a greater impact on cravings than hunger. So the next time that you experience a craving, take notice of your mood or your emotional state by identifying an external trigger or for a craving. And for example, stress eating is real common. And if you plan ahead, if you're meditating, if you slow down, if you eat consciously, like paying attention to every bite, chewing fully, um, if you pay attention to what you're doing when you're eating instead of being unconscious while you're eating, that also helps. And reducing stress, doing exercise, doing whatever you need to do to reduce like the effects of the stress on your body will also help to reduce cravings. All right, so, and I talked about like the serotonin and the leptin being affected by certain things that can happen within the brain, such as if you're sleep deprived, that can cause abnormalities in those hormones that regulate hunger. So, okay. So that is the end of what we're just hitting on some high points today. And then tomorrow we're gonna talk for about the same length of time. And I'll open it up for questions about what we talked about today. And I'm very sorry that you guys are not hearing well and that you're getting a lot of interference. And I promise to have my headphones on tomorrow and to do better. And I hope that some of you guys will get onto the Zoom tomorrow. And so we can discuss this further. Yeah, thanks, Pam. Let's see. All right, all right. Thanks, you guys. Anybody have any questions? Any questions? You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, Hadia. Hi, Hadia. And make sure you check in a little bit later, once I get a chance to post. I have a document I'm going to put up with cravings and what substitutions you can use. And you can just pin that up on your refrigerator. So what are some healthy foods? Oh, there's so many. So you know what? You could do a search on your computer for superfoods. Superfoods, if you try to fit as many superfoods into your diet as you can, those alone will help to decrease cravings. And these foods are nutrient dense. And of course, they're mostly fruits and vegetables. So with the vegetables, things that have all the colors like green and purple and yellow and red, like peppers and greens and all the leaves and uh, the yellow vegetables are like the squash, orange are other squashes. Um, and then there are many fruits that are superfoods for different reasons. Pomegranate's probably one of the top ones. Blueberries, I try to eat blueberries at least every other day, like a small handful of blueberries. They're packed with nutrients. Um, mangoes, mangoes are, that deep orange color. Kiwi are very high in vitamin C, but most of the nutrients are actually in the skin of the kiwi. So start eating the fuzzy brown skin of the kiwi. If you throw it into a smoothie, you don't notice it so much, but I've gotten accustomed to just eating it like an apple without peeling it. It's got a funny sensation with the fur, but other than that, it tastes good. Same thing with strawberries. Strawberries, the green leafy part of the strawberry is very high in vitamin C. So, instead of ripping those off, like throw the whole strawberry with the stem and the leaves, everything into your smoothie. The leaves of the strawberry has a kind of tart, spicy flavor, but you won't taste it at all when it's in the smoothie. And it's very high in vitamin C as well. Geez, there's lots of superfoods though. Figs, figs like have a lot of fiber, lots of different nutrients. I mean, almost any fruit you can name, there's some positive aspect. The same with vegetables. And chocolate's a superfood, which we were talking about earlier. Needs to be at least 72% cocoa. There are brands that are, better than others. I like this brand called Evolved that they have at Whole Foods, and you can also order it online. And Evolved, the reason why I like it is because they check for molds. So coffee and chocolate can be contaminated with mold because of, a lot of times they put the pods out in the sun to dry. Yeah, so I see that you say you just ate some. Yeah, Evolved chocolate is really good. And the one that's 72% cocoa. Okay. So yeah, but Evolve, they also have like what do you call the chocolate cups? Yeah. And I think they're filled with like hazelnut butter, almond butter. I can't remember all the different varieties they have, but they've got really good stuff. And periodically they're on sale at Costco. So grab them when they're on sale. Okay, any other questions? Yeah, but I think the best thing for finding superfoods is just Google it on your computer and, look at the list and see what you like. And yeah, so, and what I would say about fruit is most adults need less than 2 servings of fruit a day. So what I find in helping people with losing weight and, with trying to eat less sugar is that the people that are kind of addicted to sugar may like gravitate towards eating a lot of fruit. I've had patients come back and say they ate like a whole watermelon in one sitting. So we don't want to do that. We want to, just get a small portion of fruit a day, one or two at the most, depending on how much you're exercising for an adult. And then the rest really should be vegetables. Vegetables provide a lot of fiber. So, and especially like getting the B vitamins from the leafy green vegetables is super important every day. So having a cup of leafy greens a day is recommended. Okay. Any other questions? Great question. Any other questions? Oh, yes, yes. Aunt Matt is our aunt who like has shown us the example of eating the leafy greens every day. She eats collard greens every day. So, all right, thank you. Thanks for joining us, Hadia. Miss you guys. Okay. Thanks for coming by. If Steve or Dr. Ellis, if you're still on, thanks for coming by. Thanks for coming by too, Pam. Okay. Looks like everybody's gone. You guys have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.